Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. That's good enough. Heater stopped working. It's basically as cold as it is outside, and it is minus 31 outside without the wind right now. Minus 31 Celsius, so it's fairly cold. Like, for instance, my Coke. You want some Coke? Yeah, so it's chilly. Okay, boys and girls, I guess tonight we're gonna camp out again. Believe it's like minus 20 right now. That would be Celsius. But there's no wind, so it's actually pretty mild. Snow's coming down pretty good, as you can see. The camera doesn't really pick up snow very well, but this stuff's pretty heavy. It's really powdery. Good snowboarding snow, but yeah, eavesdrop's falling off my neighbor's house. Isn't that interesting? I guess it matches my other neighbor's house. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be an interesting video because I got a new air fryer for the house, one of those like 17-in-1 toaster oven dealios, and I have transported my old air fryer, which works fantastic, to the truck, and that's probably gonna be its permanent home. It's because the other one's quite a lot better. There's just a lot more options. Yeah, we just got the old egg air fryer. I think it's just called a power air fryer. Nothing fancy, but yeah, we're gonna cook up some hot dogs. These cheddar recipe. These are fantastic. They were on sale. I usually don't buy them because they're like $7 a pack. Yeah, but they're on sale for $5 or whatever. I'll splurge. But yeah, I'm gonna throw the heater on, get this place cooking up, and while that's happening, I gotta clear a little bit of snow amongst, just stay on top of it so it doesn't pile up. But yeah, do I got my keys on me? I do not have my keys on me, so yeah, that's what we're up to today. Hope you stick around to the end. Probably just gonna watch a movie tonight, like always, but yeah. And I'm glad this window's holding up. So I bought this camper shell, used obviously, because I'm not spending $3 grand on a brand new one. I spent, what did it was a couple of years ago already. I think it was like $250 or something like that. But that window there was completely busted out of it. And like, I could get a replacement window by putting in the serial number and all that, but I think it was like $300 for the replacement window, because you actually had to replace the whole unit. And as you will learn, I am a cheap SOB. So when I was at the junkyard, I managed to find a fairly decent road closed sign. And Bob's uncle cut it out, slammed her in there, and she slides and everything, so that's a bonus. I think it was like $7 or something like that, but I got a bunch of stuff. Besides that, that's why I named the channel Closed Roads, because why not? I got a sign that says road closed. So that's where we're at. Oh boy, look at all the snow in here. So that's what I got a couple things I gotta deal with before we can settle in here. So yeah, stick around, and should be a good one. broke another shovel. I go through plastic shovels 4 or 5 a year. I don't even use this thing. This is for my old camera. GoPro has quite a bit better wide range than my older camera, so like new. Like there wasn't even snow there. Let me just shake that off now. Okay. Alright. That in the garbage. And slowly close the tailgate so all that snow goes out of there. There we go. Good enough. Not just good, good enough. Doesn't really matter. It's like -20. It even with the heater on full, it's not gonna get beyond freezing. It's always gonna be at least -10 in there, which ain't all that bad. All right, guys. Another snowstorm. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, all right, folks. We are situated. Oh, all right. So tonight, calling for snow all night. It's gonna be this light powdery stuff. So shoveling ain't gonna be too big of an issue, but we'll find out in the morning. All right, so tonight on the dinner menu, we got the Schnatters cheddar filled hot dogs. They're basically like mini Smokies, at least I think so. They taste really smoky, and I like them a lot. And we got the old air fryer, so we're gonna cook those up. And yeah, we're just gonna find a movie. One thing I should mention is I doubt my heater is gonna do a whole heck of a lot tonight. Just through prior experience, once the temperature gets to about -20-ish, the heater doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. It just kind of takes the edge off. That's about it. But to be completely honest, it's not entirely uncomfortable. There's just not a whole heck of a lot of wind, and that's the big issue. Is even when you're in a closed container, like I can see the gaps and cracks in my shell here just from the window. So when it's super windy, it just like blows in and whatnot. It's just not a fun time. But yeah, no wind tonight, and no wind right now. The snow's basically falling straight down. Yeah. Other than that, I think might as well just throw the old wieners in the air fryer and call her a day. This is just like, I don't know, probably your cheapest generic air fryer you can buy. Yeah, it's just called a power air fryer. I got a new one for the house, so this is gonna be permanent in here. It's nice and small, so I don't really gotta worry about a whole heck of a lot. That should do it. Hey, on top of that, the actual air fryer itself blows hot air, so it's kind of like a heater when it's cooking, just like everything else. Yeah. So right now, Current truck setup is just plugged into the garage, which is alright for the time being, but I do eventually would like to do this full time, where I rent the house out and I just travel around in the truck and whatnot, but that probably won't be for a couple years, I couldn't imagine. So yeah, when that time comes, I want the truck built up pretty good, so I want like a couple solar panels, diesel heater for sure, because these little electric guys don't really do a whole heck of a lot, to be honest. What else do I want? Water tank, because I want to be able to wash my hands and face and whatnot, and then outdoor shower, of course, because gotta stay clean. This truck does have quite a bit of a high hauling capacity. It's an 8-foot box, so I got a lot of room to play around with, which is one thing I've noticed in a lot of the other truck builds is they'll buy like a truck, but they'll buy like a short box, like a 6-foot box, and it's like, well, you can basically lie head to tailgate with your head touching the back and your feet touching the tailgate. With me, I got like a 1.5 feet of room at the end of my bed, so like I can take my boots off and whatnot and have shoes and whatnot. Like, I don't know, it seemed a lot more practical. And then on top of that, I got the quad cab, so I got the whole back seat there that I can store stuff in. That would be very handy, because I don't plan on having a whole heck of a lot of passengers, especially in the back seat. I'll keep the other front seat open, but yeah, other than that, I would like to clad the walls with some tongue and groove wood. We'll get that all nice, and then it'll be all insulated. We'll put some insulation behind it and all that. I'm not too concerned about the roof, because this is like a big old, like a, I don't know, 1.5 inch slab of just solid fiberglass. But we'll make it nice. We'll cross that bridge when we get to that. But yeah, tonight is looking up. It's already warming up in here just from this air fryer and just my breath. I'm sure you can see it. But yeah, should be a good night. I'm thinking it would be a good night. I don't know, the other night when I slept in here, I don't know, I slept so well. I slept the entire night basically. I only woke up a couple times. And tonight it's not windy, so the truck isn't going to be rocking back and forth, so it'll be good. Should be good. I'd like to get some curtains in here, but I keep telling myself, why bother get curtains when you're just going to redo it, basically. That's what I'm keep having in my head, is might as well just hold off on all my ideas. Like, don't bother putting the sink in, don't bother putting a little vent in there. Just kind of deal with the current setup as it is, and come springtime, then we kind of overhaul the truck a bit and kind of get it a little bit more practical. Yeah, because like I got my water inlet already installed, and I don't know, this whole setup is just really heavy and bulky, and just I could build something out of metal that to be honest would be a lot lighter, and I want everything to fold up into the walls so that I can still haul like quads and dirt bikes and whatnot, and the occasional snowblower, because I do quite a bit of projects in the garage. Not so much in the winter, because I don't know, when you're just standing, not really moving around in the garage, you get absolutely frozen. And I swear, every time I go in there, I say it's colder in here than it is outside. But one day I'll get that thing completely insulated, and yeah, we'll definitely do some winter projects in there, but that'll definitely have to hold off until spring, because right now there is absolutely nothing in there. It is full-blown winter in that garage. Alright, so these things are sizzling up here. Let's have a look-see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah. I think they're done. Done enough for me. Alright. So I'm gonna make up these hot dogs here and get to eating. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. That's good enough. Alright, put that back over here and plop the camera back over here. So, I am, like I said earlier, you'll find I am extremely frugal. McDonald's ketchup packets. They work just as good. That should be good. And yes, I am using the countertop as a plate because I don't care. Alright, that should be good. Now, here's a little tip for you guys. A little tip, a little tidbit. If you want to buy already pre-stale buns, buy Wonder Bread. Can't go wrong with that. If you want some nice hard crusty buns that are already stale from the store, boom, that's your go-to. Yeah, that is not fun. Buy the store brand, they're fresher. So yeah, that's that. That is that. I am not a fancy lad. I'm not a fancy lad at all, especially when it's chilly out. I'm not gonna complain about a hot dog. One thing I love about air fryers, you're just so quick. You're just so quick. The only issue here is the bun to hot dog ratio is severely lacking, which is why for the second one I'm gonna double her up. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt no one. I got a bunch of Cokes that are on sale. I usually buy the cans, but these are basically half the price of the cans, and you get the exact same liquid volume. It's like 2 cans in this bottle because it's a 710 milliliter. Yeah, can't go wrong there. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna finish up my supper here. And excuse me. Oh, you know it's working. You know it's working if you're burping. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna finish up my supper here and we will find a movie to watch. Because yeah, it's about that time. Sun's about going down. I don't even know what time it is. I think I left my phone inside the house there, but that's all right. I got the tablet. Oh, it's only 4:40. Only 4:44. I know it's gonna be an early night tonight because I think I got up at like 5 in the morning or something like that. So yeah. You ain't eating hot dogs unless you're covered in it. Okay, so I have chosen my movie. Land of the Lost. I believe I watched it a long time ago, but it doesn't hurt to rewatch something. One thing that I recall watching this. Will Ferrell, Danny McBride, They go back in time or whatever, some portal, tachyon amplifier. Yeah. So yeah, man, I tell you what, a cola will make me burp until I throw up. I tell you. Okay, so that's for tonight. It is coming down. Just coming down. I don't know, I look on the little screen on the back and I don't see any snow in the lens, but it is literally like big old flakes. Big old flakes. Yeah. Nice winter's day. Yeah, you can tell the heater's not doing a whole heck of a lot. The windows are frosting up pretty good. That's alright. That's alright. So yeah, we're gonna watch Land of the Lost. And I'm probably gonna hit the hay pretty early tonight. I couldn't imagine me being up too late. I've already been yawning like crazy, so the preview, play. There we go. Okay, so stay tuned, and I will get back to you when the movie's. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show you while the sun is still out. I don't know if I'll be able to open this. No, it's iced up over there. But not this video, but stay tuned for the next video. Check this out. See that big pile of snow? Yeah, we're gonna be able to snow for it. Or Quincy or Quanzi, or I don't even know what you call them. I don't know, back in the day when I was in scouts and whatnot, we used to build quite a lot of them in the winter time. Because the winter is basically half the year here, so you gotta do something. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing in the next video. We're gonna have a little bonfire, we're gonna have a little fort build, and should be a good one. Should be a good one. But for now, I'm gonna get back to the Land of the Lost, and probably gonna hit the hay after that. Alright, now that finished watching this movie here, what does it look like up there? Yeah, it's still coming down pretty good. I think I'm gonna hit the hay. Get my rest for the shoveling tomorrow. Get my boots off. Oh, it takes my sock. My boots take my socks off every single time. Every time. Without fail. Oh. Alright. My socks back on there. So I'm gonna snoodle up here. And hopefully I don't freeze to death tonight. I mean, it's fairly warm in here, so I couldn't imagine it being too uncomfortable. I always keep my, so I got a -15 hoodie right here. I mean, it's covered in holes and whatnot, but it does the trick. And then I got another -20 hoodie over top. So, like, my midsection's fairly warm, and I got my long johns and normal pair of pants. And just one pair of socks. I just bundle my socks up right nice and tight and wrap myself in the blanket. That's that. One thing I wanted to do, I'll probably do that in the morning, don't worry about it. Oh. Then I got this blanket here. This basically traps the heat traps are heating, and yeah. Yeah, I think I might just watch some Family Guy or something like that, and I'll probably just watch some Family Guy and then eventually fall asleep. Doesn't take me much. It's a pain that the light's all the way over here though. But I'll catch you guys in the morning, and we'll see how much snow we got. And it's a pain that the light switches all the way over here. Alright, good night guys. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. So, that was shit. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Okay, it's like 7:38ish now. So I can't really complain, I guess. I slept a good portion of the night, I guess, if you want to say that. I think it was around, I don't know, 4:30. Heater stopped working. Like completely, it just doesn't even turn on or anything. It's just, I don't know. I don't know, I guess you get what you get when you pay $14 for a space heater. So I gotta replace that. That's unfortunate. So it's basically as cold as it is outside, and it is minus 31 outside without the wind right now. Minus 31 Celsius, so it's fairly cold. Like, for instance, my Coke. You want some Coke? Yeah, so it's chilly. As long as you dress warm, it's not really that bad. You're out of the elements, so it's really not horrible. Just you layer up, 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, and you're golden. My feet did get cold last night. Quite cold, so I did end up putting my boots on for a while, but then they ended up getting too hot. So took them off, but gotta deal with that next time. I think I gotta get some like wool socks or something like that, or I don't know, I gotta look into that, because I think that was the most uncomfortable thing last night, is just how cold my feet were. Yeah, that probably kept me up for a while. I know the snow stopped quite early last night. I think it stopped at like midnight. And we got, oh smokes, I don't even know if you can see through this dirty back window, but we got basically clear skies. Clear skies, blue skies. But yeah, not much snow. Just a nice little powdering. Nothing too drastic. I don't even think I'm going to bother shoveling that. I'll wait until the next one. I think it's going to snow on, I think we get the day off. And tomorrow, I don't think it's calling for snow, but I think it is calling for snow sometime this week. So, I mean, pretty good night. Can't really complain all too much. Just, to be completely honest, this rig isn't set up too good. Definitely need to get a diesel heater, and we got to get this back window insulated and the tailgate insulated. But again, it's like -30, so like you can't really stick anything onto anything. It's not going to adhere. But I mean, just shove some like rags and stuff in the cracks. Give you an example. Like usually it's pretty dark in here. You can't really see what's but like you can actually see the gap there. Tailgate is basically half-inch gap all the way around it. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're dealing with. So basically, heat goes from there right out the door. That's why at like 4 in the morning when the heater died, I was like, to be honest, it's probably not even doing anything at this point anyways. But I think the cutoff temperature is -20. Because right now is a little crazy to be doing this. -30, you're just gonna... I didn't have a good time last night. I was just freezing basically the whole night. So yeah, cutoff's -20, unless I get some sort of better heater and get this figured out. But as far as current setup is concerned, yeah, I'm not liking it too much. I froze last night and I'm not gonna do it again. So I know the temperatures for the next few days are pretty bad, so probably won't be out here for a while. But with that being said, I know I'm not going to be doing anything today just because today is just one of those ridiculous days where the temperature is just too high, too cold outside. But yeah, we got this dealio. We're gonna start probably working on that tomorrow. Make like a snow fort of some sort. But yeah, it's basically just a powder. It's not even worth getting the shovel out. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna end it here. There's not much else I can ramble on about, but yeah, hope you guys liked it. Stick around for the next one. I don't think we're gonna deal with the truck in the next video. Maybe a little bit of cooking, but not as we're not gonna sleep in it. We're gonna probably sleep in there for a night or two. See how that is. Probably warmer there, to be honest. But yeah, we got a big old snow pile. It's like we got a big old prop plane. Boy, you are chancing it in this weather with those prop planes. But yeah, got this big old pile of snow here. We're probably just gonna build a snow fort. Probably like pretty big. It's probably, a good 10 by 10 now. And it stands about, I don't know, 5.5 feet tall, 6 feet tall probably. Just at that peak, mind you, not on the sides, obviously. But yeah, should be a good one. So stick around for that, and yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and stay warm out there, guys.